In the top left, we do have Alice. In the top right, we have PCG 1, 2, 3. Winner of this will move on to play 1, 2, 0. Getting down to the nitty gritty. A lot of prize money here too, so this is an important match. This is going to be a close match. PCG and Alice, pretty close in skill. Maybe Alice a little bit stronger. I mean, this could easily be a 2-0 for Alice, but really depends on how PCG plays this. I think he's great. Keeper first for Alice. Obviously DK for PCG. Such is the life of an undead player. And very defensive AOW.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the creeping begins. What is the undead open? It looks like a ghoul opener for PCG. Graveyard, or sorry, not graveyard, crypt altar. But we haven't really seen the base yet too much. Is that a Hunter's Hall? I don't know. DK going down to creep the expansion right away. Actually, there's a Blight Skull as well, so this could be early expo? Early expo from PCG. And it is going to be an early expansion. Yeah, early Hunter's Hall as well. So early hunts for Alice.
Player's forces are under attack.
Wisp. Deado early. Actually fakes the coil as PCG to force that Deado. And really nice, but still getting some value there is Alice. Double Ancient of War Huntresses is what's going to be the strategy. Double Ancient of War. This is actually perfect for an expansion play, too. Is PCG going to commit? Oh, he's sending a scout through the middle of the map. Oh my god, is it going to see the AOW? PCG lacking a bit of wood for this expansion right now. Coil on the Acolyte going to save him a bit of time. Bit more time, actually, to stay alive. Nerubian coming up as well. Where is PCG's wood? He's got like a bunch on wood right now. He's got maybe three ghouls on wood right now at home. Based on the mini-map. 4? Oh, it was close. And there goes the expansion. The expansion is up. Keeper only level 2. And yeah, PCG is just going to sit here all day. It might have been level 2 for the DK, or it gets really close. Yeah, that is level 2. There's the aura.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Trian's trying to cancel this, but it's going to be very tough. I don't think that Alice can actually cancel this unless he goes for something cheeky. And the ghoul scouts the double AP. Oh, no. And the jig is up. PCG is going to be able to pull the ghouls and cancel the APs, but the hunt timing is kind of getting snuffed. That was such a good scout from PCG. And he must have known because the archers weren't at the expansion. Okay, if you don't have at least 2 or 3 archers rallied in, you must be up to something. And there's the hunt reveal. PCG comes back down now to cancel. He's going to keep maybe a few ghouls up top in case it gets dicey, but the expansion gets canceled, but one of these hunts might go down. Shadow Meld, no dust as well, but a Berserker bot for PCG as well. And you can't Shadow Meld Treants. More and more hunts getting rallied. Slow on the keeper. PCG is in a weird position. And Alice is just going to build these APs again. I mean, yeah, no reason to deviate from the game plan.
The town is under siege.
Staff on the DK now. Staff and dust. So maybe the hunts won't be as bad, but yeah, he pulls the ghouls again. He's going to be able to cancel the expansion or the APs. One AP does make it up, though. The second one will not. Coil coming in on the ghoul. There's so many ghouls here. Yeah, cancel on the wisp, and now Alice trying to make his way back over there with a bunch of wisps and units, but by the time he gets here, this push will be over, and then he'll just be relying on mass hunts with the keeper. PCG's out of wood. Does need more wood before he can put this expansion down, but this is the thing. All his ghouls are in the army, and he's going to need them to fight. So does he put a few on wood and try to go for the expansion again? Because right now he's stuck on one base. One base, one base. And Alice for the third time in this game committing to AP push. Oh, the Nerubian hits that hunt. He does have Dust as well, so Shadow Meld not going to be a thing. Would really love to see PCG maybe put like 2 ghouls on wood just so we can get that expansion up during this fight. If you're going to stay on tier 1. Good micro so far from PCG, saving a lot of these ghouls. One more coil maybe to save that last one. Wow, look at the micro. No ghouls going down yet. One about to fall to the keeper. Everything's so low that... Oh, no. I don't know if there's enough undead. I don't know if there's enough undead. AP's getting mass repaired by the Wisp. The AP's about to fall level 3 on the DK now. And PCG's got to go back home to the base and recoup because everything is so low. There's so many low ghouls. It's crazy. As the glaive starts to come in. Alice, despite losing the AP, still has a lot of army here. And he's just rallying more and more hunts. And there we go. The wood is able to at least put this expansion up as more and more ghouls get rallied out for PCG. Ritual Dagger being used to heal up those ghouls as well. In this case, it's a good item. But the shop goes down before the DK can really buy any more items. Not sure how many charges are left on that rod. And here come the ghouls again for round 2. There's nothing to stop these treants as well. Level 2 treants. A hunt and an archer in the main base as well. Tons of Moonwell juice to heal up. Shop being built in the back. Is that a Necropolis? 2 charges left on that Skelly Rod, by the way. Okay, PCG goes to the shop. Glaive attacking the altar. And Alice will try again. 5th time is the charm. This time there's level 2 coil, though. The nukes can be pretty good. Still tier 1 for PCG. As he tries to hold on, the heal scroll has to be popped right away. Coil being used on the ghoul. The good micro, though, from PCG, man. I have to say, really microing as much as he wants, as much as he can. More and more ghouls being rallied, but the hunt glaives are starting to take over. And the cluster is starting to fall. This glaive might go down, though. That's going to buy PCG actual time. It does go down. But there's nothing there to stop these APs from going up. And finally, Alice is going to have some semblance of a siege. Oh, the DK with Aura having a hard time catching the hunt. 3rd AP on the way up as well. Wow, hunts are fast. There we go. Gets with the Aura. Oh, the APs. Look how much damage they start to do. And that's really bad to lose this altar because now the DK can't die. And also, you won't be able to get that second hero if you do tech, which I assume he'll tech at the expansion. If at all. Graveyard being built. Wants to get some fiends out. Wants to be able to rally something, but it's really just going to be ghouls for a while. I assume that's a shop being built.
A player's forces are under attack.
More and more units. 29 supply for the undead player. Alice sitting at a bit more than that. But the mine is expansion is running. And now he's going to have double crypt. Is he going to have double crypt? Skelly's trying to get the shop. They do get the shop, but the Deado right away on those 2 skeletons. Moonwell juice is dry for Alice. Bone dry. Could see some more Treants coming into the fight soon. A lot of ghouls still rallied into the back of the base. And PCG, knowing that he has a ton of gold, going to go to the shop, maybe get some more heal scrolls. Maybe an invuln at this point, because the DK is very out in the open. Yeah, he gets an invuln as well. Altar and shop being built at the expansion, not a second crypt. And this first crypt might go down. Yeah, it is. PCG has no way to build units. He has no production buildings. There we go. Crypt must be being built at the expansion. Now that the graveyard's finished, you're going to need a spirit tower. But now that there's glaives, I don't think that PCG can hold this.
The town is under siege.
I don't think PCG can hold this. He just has a handful of ghouls at this point and a low DK. Right now, mining on one base, technically. Because the acolytes are pulled. Second glaive comes in. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Trying to build double crypts now at the expansion. The expansion is going to have to be the carry here. There's no way to push out with these ghouls. You can't do anything. Just mine as much wood as you can and hope that you can buy some time. Tier 2 almost done, though. Tier 2 is almost done. Wow, look at all those treants. Mass repair coming in for PCG, and he's got a lot of resources to be able to hold this. But now the acolytes are starting to die as the glaives get into range. I would still like to see a spirit tower in this case to get rid of the hunts. But now the necropolis goes down. There's not much buffer in front here. Glaive's going to try to pick down some more buildings. And this base is pretty much gone. And PCG sacks and evacuates. Wow, he just unsummons everything? Interesting. Probably could have bought some more time by just chilling, but... Alice trying to push this PCG, trying to hold on, trying to kill some hunts. What does he have in the back? I mean, he could definitely build fiends. He could build a bunch. He's supply blocked at 40. Alice now at 49, almost 50 supply. There's the Lich. He's building Gargs as well. Gargs could be a good answer. You're going to need a lot of them, though. And behind this, Alice could just make archers. Although he is at 49, so he's going to have a lot of hunts to begin with. Alice doesn't necessarily have enough to put a tree down to just expo here, but... A lot of ghouls. Tier 3 tech on the way as well. PCG's not messing around. There's a chance that he holds this, guys. If PCG can get like 5, 6 Gargs and keep rallying ghouls, there's a chance he could take down the APs and hold. We shall see.
A town is under siege. Are under attack.
More moonwells being built. 52 supply is for Alice as he breaks upkeep. Alice also scouts the Gargs. Okay, a good fight here. Gargs, Nova. Yeah, you could just coil Nova to these hunts. Like, these hunts can start to get picked off. It's going to be interesting because Alice's only real transition after he loses these hunts is going to be mass archers. Oh, but the Lich might go down. Okay, Invuln Pot passed over to the Lich. Dust being used on the hunt as well, so the Shadow Meld not going to work. Nice micro from PCG so far. Could have got caught in the open, passed the staff over while entangled, and Lich is going to get out of that surround. There's mana on this Keeper for another entangle, though. And here goes the production buildings going down again. Is there enough Gargs? At this point, I don't think so. APs have nowhere to root, though. Where are they going to root? On the Blight? Yeah, at this point, Alice is just rallying out archers. This is still very, very tough. Not sure about the Sim City. But the Glaive's going to be able to destroy these buildings really quick. That's a level 4, level 2. Actually, the hunts are just getting decimated right now. What's the answer? Alice, you have to kill these units. Alice, you got to kill these units. Okay, he's getting rid of the ghouls. Slowly, treants come in. Orb on the Lich now. And Destroyer form, I think, being researched on top of the statue out. So I do think that PCG can just fight through this. The Lich doesn't have much mana, but with the Orb, everything packs a punch. And the archers are starting to go down a little bit. The APs can't root. They have to go on the Blight. That's a lot of glaives, though, and that is starting to become a lot of archers, and he's just going to double pump archers out of these AOWs. And the Gargs are starting to fall a little bit. The ghoul count is already very, very low. As soon as the APs root, this could turn around for Alice as the second AP starts to rout. But right now, with the Orb, PCG is trading so efficiently right now. As efficiently as he can, but there's still no answer to the glaives, and the glaives are just going to kill everything. Level 5 on the Keeper. Could be an entangle on the Lich. There's no Destroyer for him, and there's Coil. PCG's got to hit that Coil. Okay, he does. What a game. What a game. Is there any answer to these glaives, though, as the third AP starts to come in? All of the archers are going down. And the glaives are starting to siege everything. Another Zig being killed. PCG supply blocked at 30, even though he has, I think, a slaughterhouse in the back. Maybe. I don't think he has a crypt anymore. Oh, yeah, the crypt in the back, too. Okay, now he's going for the glaives, which he needs to do. He needs to kill these glaives. Coil. Actually used offensively. The Destroyer might go down for this, but the Keeper getting nuked down. Another Archer falling for this as well. Second Archer. Man, PCG is microing his heart out right now. The third AP, though, with these glaives at the front. One glaive actually falls into the Black Citadel range. Gets targeted, but the third AP rooting is a bit of a problem. Glaives just need to sit behind. PCG trying to get this out, but the AP's on the Gargs. That's going to be the last one going down. PCG only stuck on one base, by the way. Both players stuck on one base, but when you're only building archers, it's not too bad. Keeper comes back into the mix. All the glaives are dead. It's just APs now. And if you're PCG, do you go for a meat wagon, or do you just go for more destroyers? Yeah, more destroyers. Where's that shop? The shop's gone. Oh, that's a problem. AP's being rooted. More AP's being built. Alice still wants to siege this. One AP might fall, actually. Oh, but the Entangle comes in the DK. There's no answer for that except for the Devour, which he lands. DK gets out. This is crazy. What a game. But now the Archer rally, and I just don't think there's any units to be able to stop this. The Lich has to go ham. Lich does go ham. He's picking up a lot of units. Almost level 5 on the DK. Almost level 5 on the DK. I don't know. Can you build a meat wagon without a shop? Or do you need a shop for meat wagon? I'm not too sure. Maybe meat wagon's free? Yeah, it is free. Okay, meat wagon in the back is going to pick up these APs. And there's no towers here. No, the only Nerubian is the Black Citadel. But these APs are going to fall. There's no answer for this meat wagon unless Alice dives in. The Lich. He has a shop at the bottom? Oh, he does have a shop. Okay. Alice. He's still losing. Like, he can't fight with these archers because the Lich just picks them off. And now a Nova soon. Actually, I think he has a Nova. Oh, the Nova could be sick. Dude, this Lich is just microing like a god. Meat wagon about to kill the other AP. What does, what can you do? 2 Acolytes going down, though, as PCG starts to rally more to the expansion. Or the main base, I guess. And this statue healing mana and health while the meat wagon kills the AP is, like, so good. This is about to be held. PCG held. Unbelievably. What a game. Still on tier 1, super rich. Could tech to tier 2 in transition.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now he's going to creep the marketplace as PCG starts to move back and see what Alice is doing. Did Alice expand this base? He's going to find out no, he didn't. Okay, Keeper's not going to get any experience from this, but he will get a lot of money and the items. And most importantly, he takes the experience away from the undead player. As PCG starts to work his way back. You know what's really funny is PCG could go expand that main base again and just continue off tier 3. Yeah, this is bad for Alice. I'm surprised Alice never tried to go for tier 2. He only built 1 initial AP and he's just been pumping out archers. I feel like he could have tacked. Hindsight 2020, but yeah, being on tier 1 right now just seems really not ideal. He could definitely have tier 2, which means he could have maybe got like a second hero, like a panda or an alchemist, and he could have crept the marketplace and this shop with the panda or alchemist and, you know, got level 3. Instead, solo keeper against 5-4. I mean, the nukes on the keeper are going to be tremendous. There's also no answer to this mute wagon that's just been going around killing every building. Really well played from PCG. Circle being picked up by the keeper. More and more hunts being rallied. I mean, if Alice can kill the destroyer, you could still get a hero kill. Still a chance for Alice. I mean, he's got a big army. What is PCG building? Tavern? Pit Lord? Pit Lord? Waiting for a little bit of wood. Pit Lord? Give it to me. I'm not sure. Alice coming back over to the main base. Doesn't have any more glaives. He does have hunts and archers. Dark Ranger third. I guess for the arrow? For more skellies? Okay, everything is rallied here. Archer's a little bit behind. Entangle on the DK, and this is what we talked about. Where's the destroyer? Okay, destroyer's there, but it's still a surround. Can he lock in the surround still? Surround still locked in. That's going to be a forced TP, I think. Unless PCG can get out. PCG does get out. And the Devour's there. Wow, what a play. And a bunch of hunts are going to go down now for free. And PCG gets the DK out and is taking a tremendous fight. Still some Nova behind with this as the archers start to come in. But the archers are going to be fresh meat. Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Nova comes in on just a handful of units. Would love to see a better one. That was funny. That was a nice nice. All right, in the bottom left we have Alice, and in the top right we do have PCG. PCG currently up 1-0. Looking good, looking strong, looking healthy. And we got PCG with the Jewel Ghoul. Jewel Ghoul going to be able to cancel this AOW. PCG's going for broke here. It's going to go with the double crypt. Love it. When you're up a game, why not? And this AOW was built so that he can actually move it away. Oh, man. He's going to cancel this AOW. Yeah, this Ancient War is not going up. Trying to pull the camps away is Alice. Alice is trying his best, but Ghoul's getting very low. And that is just way... Look at this. AOW is going to go down. Look at this. Beautifully done. Beautifully done by PCG. And I don't even think he's going to lose the ghoul. Oh, man, this is rough. Necropolis built to save wood. Keeper the Grove. Uh-oh. I don't know what he said, but doesn't sound good. Exclamation mark at the end. Uh-oh. A little bit of rage? I don't know. Does anyone know what he said? AOW trying to be rebuilt. And PCG, are we going to see the double crypt? Okay. Well, I mean, you guys are... You guys don't need to do that, but I don't know. He said something, guys. Shop being built now. Ghouls going to the main base. And I don't see a double... I don't see a second crypt, so it's not going to be an all-in. He's going to... He's going to just play this off. This is essentially going to be like a slow down the Night Elf while I just play this out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, more ghouls being rallied out. PCG gets this hero. The shop's a little bit behind, but he has enough ghouls to creep whatever he wants. I mean, he can creep the shop. He can creep the greens. Good thing for Alice. That's a Blight Skull. No way. He's going to go for an expansion off of this? PCG's a nut bar. He said, great casting, Carson. See ya, Rick. Oh, no. I hate that Hitman started that. I hate that. Oh, the ensnares. Okay, the Blight Skull going to be used. PCG's going for an expo, guys.
Player's forces are under attack.
And Alice is not going to have much to be able to do anything to this. He's holding on the Blight in case a Wisp comes and ruins his day. Surround on the wrong keeper. Yeah, PCG realizing that's the wrong keeper. Goes for the Treant instead. Going to pick up some experience. The first experience of the game. Tech comes in. Oh, he's actually not going for an expansion. He's just going to tech. Or maybe he could expand halfway through the tech. Okay. Right.
A town is under siege.
DK at the shop buys dust. He's going to need the dust to hold the archer push with Shadow Meld. It's crazy. Undead players haven't been having dust against Elf lately. We do see an expansion from Alice. Oh, this could be a good timing for PCG, especially if Alice moves back in sight of this expansion. This is a lot of ghouls. Still 2 charges on that Skelly Rod. 1 more hit in a coil. But the nice blocks from Alice. Look at the blocks from Alice. Very nice. But the ghouls see the expansion and they are rallied all the way down. Look at this. They're not going to let this go up. Deado on one of the Skellies, but PCG micros the other Skelly back. Man, this is a scrappy game. This is if this was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, this would be sketchy. You know, when you change the way you ride your board. This is what that game would be. And PCG trying to land the pop shove it with the 2-0, but it's gonna be hard. Alice in a weird spot though. AOW trying to pump out some more archers, but there's nothing he can really do. I mean, he can creep up a bit. Finally hits level 2, which is nice. There's the entangle. But PCG's been trying to go offensive coils, so he's got coils for days. 2-2 tech should be done for the undead player. Demon Hunter comes out for Alice. And yep, there we go. Slaughterhouse, maybe a Lich coming out as well. Nope. Okay, there. Yep. So he is going Lich. I was gonna say maybe Naga, but he is going Lich. Well, that's right? The reference, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You can go orthodox or sketchy, right? I forget. You can change the way your board is, left or right, depending on how you stand. I'm pretty sure I'm right about this.
A player's forces are under attack.
I did play. It's the version with the Goldfinger song. It's like the OG Tony Hawk Pro Skater, you know? It's the one they remastered. Goofy, yes, it's called Goofy. That's right. That's right. Yes, my man. Computers. It's called Goofy, yes. Not Switch? Is it Switch or Goofy? I don't know. It's one of those. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Demon Hunter going to creep out. DK almost level 2. He will get level 2 from this lab here. Big camp, actually, to creep out with both heroes as the Nova comes in. The Lich gets in range, soak up some of that experience. Level 2 finally hit for the DK. And tier 3 tech on the way for PCG. The tech looks good. Lots of units. Graveyard there. I mean, the transition could be there easily for PCG. Demon Hunter gets a Sobi mask. Probably wish the DK had that, but what are you going to do? Oh, low ghouls. Low ghouls. Low ghouls. Wand of the Wind Surround. Maybe move those ghouls out of the way. Actually, the statue should be able to mitigate this. Quick TP from Alice. He doesn't even want that smoke. Alice kind of getting styled on by PCG. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Shop being built and now some bears being rallied. Finally, tier 3 tech almost done for Alice. Destroyer form and Fiends being rallied out now for PCG, so he's really getting into his composition. I wonder what the third hero is going to be. I mean, it could be Naga. Probably will be Naga. A lot of undead players like to sit on that DK Lich for a bit, and then if it ends up being an air battle and then transition to Gargs, they'll go Dreadlord sometimes, but for the most part, it's always Naga. Naga third or no third.
Players' forces are under attack.
Shop about to be finished. There's going to be the staff, and when tier 3 hits, it's going to be the orb. Help Alice out in this match. The orb purchased for PCG, though. Look at the items on that DK. Wand of the Wind, Heal Scroll, Potion Grid, or Mana, which is going to be great. But Alice is starting to get a buffed out Demon Hunter. Level 3, almost level 4 if he keeps creeping, and Ring, Circlet, Gauntlets, very stacked. Tanky Demon Hunter. Not in terms of damage, but definitely in terms of just sustainability. Okay, morphs the Destroyer, wants to take a fight. Is PCG. And none of these players have contested a red camp yet. Third hero, Naga. There we go. He's ready to go. 50 supply. He's ready to rock it. Alice back in his main base. Lots of moon juice, though. I do think PCG doesn't really care about the moon juice. He just wants to take a fight. Yep. He can pick off the archers for free. There we go. It's daytime right now, so the dust's not necessary. There's no Shadow Meld available. Oh, the Keeper getting nuked. And I don't think there's bear form yet. Okay, there is bear form. I lied. Okay, the bears are there, but the archers are getting dropped like a bad habit. PCG not losing many ghouls either. The ghouls on the front line available there now for the bears with the orb. Keeper trying to get nuked like crazy, but using a lot of the moon juice just to keep that Keeper alive. And now the Demon Hunter starts to get focused a bit. The Naga goes down for PCG, but that might be the end of this fight for PCG if he doesn't want to. Yeah, he's not going to continue. The bears with the illusions now. And Alice has turned this around. The Naga wasn't the... I mean, even if the Naga was still here, I feel like PCG has to turn around. Just losing too much. Where's the Fiend transition? Is PCG's skill comparable to Happy? I would probably say it's better than Happy. No? Kappa? Demon Hunter getting in a bit of trouble here. He does have the Invuln Pot. He does have a staff as well. No mana on the DK for nukes, but there is mana on the Lich. Okay, pops the Invuln Pot very quickly, very efficiently. He needed that to get out of this. And the mana burn on the Lich. Going to secure that there is no Nova on that DK, but there's no way to coil the Fiends either. And with Entangle, goes down right away. Where's that Destroyer? The Destroyer doesn't eat in time. Devour coming in very late. Lich taking a bit of damage here. There could be an Entangle on the Lich. Staff in from the Demon Hunter, and he's going to be targeting the man, the myth, the Lich. Destroyer trying to right-click. The Destroyer should be on the Bears. Oh, Keeper doing some right-clicking. I think this Destroyer... Oh, wow. Nice play from PCG. Okay, still no real Fiend transition yet. What item's on the ground? Keeper picks it up. I'm not sure what it is. Staff on the Keeper. Now that the Nog is back, there's Frost Arrow. Can slow down that Demon Hunter. And Alice is trying to build an expansion right in PCG's face. Okay. PCG goes back. I still think the PCG's been trading favorably, especially considering Alice is building expansion behind this. Mana pot purchase for the DK now, knowing that the mana has been a problem, and if he had a coil or two in some of these fights, maybe he could have got a hero kill, maybe focused down some units. And now that you're 56 supply, I mean, you might as well purchase items. You do have a pretty solid army. More Fiends being rallied out. Brings a bit of ghouls as well. 3 ghouls to fight. That might be all the ghouls on wood, to be honest. Oh, but the tree. Tree's going to get no value. Oh, the tree. Tree goes down before it could do anything, which is a great pickoff for PCG. The nukes come in on the Demon Hunter. Staff has to be used from the Keeper. Rejuve comes in, but it gets immediately eaten, and the Staff does come in. And now the Destroyers and the Fiends and the Lich can focus down the Bears. Oh my. Demon Hunter comes back in after using the Moonwalls. Nice Nova as well before the Mana Burn can come in. Mana Burn does come in, though, and everything is very, very low on mana at this point. For the Undead player, still has that Mana Pot on the DK, though. Dryad being focused down. This is a big undead army, but the Lich is in a bit of trouble. Past the Invul. Okay, Invul already on the Lich, and he's able to pop that. But still going to be in a bit of trouble here. Needs to nuke that Demon Hunter because this Lich might die if he changes focus. Reveal on that Burrowed Fiend. The Fiend going to go down. Alice is trying to make this work. And the Coil, Mana Pot, Coil, and that's why we talk about that item. The Lich goes down, but still a very good position for PCG, and he might go for the Keeper as well. Oh, no, you got to chase that Keeper. Oh, you would have got that Keeper, bro. Okay. Not going to go for it, but pretty much a still one fight from PCG. I feel like you could have got that Keeper. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a Coil is like 10 HP, but if you hit one more time... would have been the end of the game. The Lich gets Tavern Res'd back, and still we're looking at a tremendous army for PCG. Looking to close this out 2-0. Alice on the ropes. Okay, going for the shop, but the Keeper does end up selling and buying items on the way out. Demon Hunter gets Tavern Res'd back, so the Demon will be available. 50 supply. Only 3 bears, though, and a Dryad. And this Dryad might actually just die. Okay, slow on the Keeper. The Keeper getting nuked. I don't even know if the Keeper has, like, items, but the Staff could be available on the Demon Hunter. Rejuve comes in, but it's not devoured just yet, so the Keeper's going to be able to fully heal. But now the Demon Hunter is a little exposed, and the Keeper is going to have to stab Kid, both in ranged. The Dryad tries to target down. Get targeted down. PCG's in a great position here, but he needs to find a way to just kill these heroes and end this game. Dryad goes down. That's the last one. But the Naga's going to get surrounded 4-point and deleted from the game. And that's not going to deter 1-2-0 too much. But the nuke comes in. Staff and Alice is actually making this work. Bears on top of the Fiends right now. Lots of coil now that the Demon Hunter got Staff back home. Could take advantage of this. Needs to coil that Fiend if he wants to save it. But the coil comes in, but it's too late. And that's just wasted mana. Alice is actually outplaying what PCG in these last few fights. Another Fiend about to go down. Wow. Did I say 1-2-0? My bad. It's PCG. He's playing like 1-2-0. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Okay, Naga going to be coming out of the altar. Oh, the DK. Does he know that the DK's here? Oh my god. Does he know that the DK's here? I think he knows now. He's getting blocked. What are you getting blocked by? Maybe not. Oh my god, the DK. The DK's going to he's going to coil it. He's going to coil steal and take the item. And he gets the item and the experience. Medallion of Courage. No entangle. Oh my god. Even if he gets entangled, he could just invuln to get out. But he saves both invulns. What a game. What a play. Statues in the back going to be healing up the Lich at this point. Lich starting to solo creep, but the DK comes in for another item. Scourge Bone Chimes. He might keep this for the A-Bombs and the DK maybe. As the A-Bombs seem to be the later adjustment into this match. Alice going to go for this other red. I wonder if PCG goes. The Naga's back out. I wonder if the Naga bought Mana Pot for that DK. Probably. But this red camp is definitely going to the Night Elf. And it's Django. A terrific item for Alice. Yeah, you can have the medallion, bro. I'm taking the Endurance Aura. Level 5 on the Demon Hunter. This Demon Hunter is going to kick hard. Level 4 on the Lich, though. And soon to be level 5 on the DK, I imagine. Okay, a fight. I don't think this is the greatest position for PCG. Destroyer in the air, and Alice definitely wants to get rid of that. But the slow is going to be on the on the Lich no matter what. Going for the A-Bomb. Coil comes in. It's the last one for this fight for now. Okay, there's one more Coil, actually, and a Mana Pot. I wonder if he drops the Medallion to pop the Mana Pot. A lot of units in the back for PCG as well. He's got 2 Fiends and a statue sitting there.
Players' forces are under attack.
All right, 5/5 Night Elf heroes. Treants at the expansion. How does PCG want to take this fight? How does Alice want to take this fight? Who does 1-2-0 want to play in the next round? All these questions can be answered. Okay, DK picked up the item. I'm not sure what it is, but the coil is going to have to be used on the Lich. Lich pops the first invuln. And he's trying to nuke this Demon Hunter, get it out of the way. Once you get the Demon Hunter out of the way, mana burns aren't there, and you can just nuke down the bears. With the Fiend rallies in, and actually these bears might go down. The staff being used from the Keeper, and the Demon Hunter has to run away because at this point a nuke would be pretty brutal. I don't think there's a nuke available, though. Alice, no expansion this time. 59 supply, though. PCG probably sitting pretty similar. Yep, 59 versus 60 supply. PCG is going to take the rest of this red camp. There's only turtles left and the knoll. I like turtles. Naga hits 3 off this camp. PCG certainly going to go to the turtle camp now. Oh, he just goes home. Go to the shop then. All right. Yep, goes to the shop, gets an invuln, heal scroll. Keeps the ring on the DK. Goldmine for the undead player is out, and I imagine the goldmine for the Night Elf player will soon be out as well. Yes, it is. Both players lose their gold mines at the same time. And now, who's going to be able to get an expansion up? PCG scouts right away. The expansion of the top red. Oh, here comes maybe a possible fight. Lots of Dryads here. The Bears need to get up front. And here we go. High ground for the Undead. Looking like Obi-Wan Kenobi right now. And this is Geonosis, also known as LR. Oh, the mana burn comes in, though, and the DK is not going to have many more coils. And the Bears, as long as they can get on top of everything, this could be an issue. The heal scroll also being popped as well for the Undead. This Demon Hunter is looking like he's just going to right-click like crazy. Oh, this is not a good fight for PCG anymore. He's out of mana. He's out of time. He's about to lose everything. Is there any dust? I don't think there's any dust, but there could be reveal. Did the stream just stutter a bit? Okay. Remix! Keeper about to go down. Oh, the blocks. Oh, the blocks. Invuln pot. DK should chase that Keeper, though. That's a dead Keeper. Keeper of the Grove goes down. Lots of units here still, though, for Alice. $61 supply still, despite losing the Keeper, and the expansion at the bottom is starting to root. $61 supply for Alice. I wonder what the supply is for PCG. Doesn't seem like he has a lot, and honestly, there's not much that could shoot these Dryads, just the Lich and the two heroes. Maybe the DK as well, but you have to get in position. The Demon Hunter in a weird spot. Maybe that's the play, is just nuke. Mana burn, does it come in time? It doesn't come in time. Alice loses both heroes. And now this is the time for PCG to actually win this fight if you're going to win this game. Incredible. No Night Elf heroes available. Double level up. 5-4 on the Naga and the Lich. Oh, man. And Tree of Eternity is going to be super tanky. But this is a crazy game. This is a crazy series. Oh, man. Need more units, though. Where are PCG's units being rallied? If he has any, he's got no more money. Yeah, I guess this is just it, but Alice could start mining. One Fiend is going to get burrowed. It's the last Fiend you got. I don't know if there's any answer to these Dryads. I'll be honest. I don't know if these heroes can tank. Like, even though the heroes are dead, like, how do you answer these Dryads? Keeper back on his way out. If this tree could just mine a little bit, which it is, he can maybe get the Demon Hunter. And that's all he's going to do. He's just going to bank for the Demon. Does he have enough time? 212. 222. Oh my god, he's mining off like 2 wisps right now. Okay, he sold something to get that Demon Hunter. And the Demon Hunter's being built. Oh man. I think Alice is going to be able to hang on. Guys, I can't believe this. I think Alice is going to be able to hang on. He just needs to sit in his base. Once he gets the Demon Hunter, he's still got a very big army. Like I said, there's not much DPS here for these Dryads. Mass meat wagons. Hard to make mass meat wagons with no gold. Creeping up as much as he can. The other turtle on the far side is available as well at the orange camp. What's the item? Claws +9. Pass it over to the Naga. Oh, this is crazy, man. I do think that Alice is still going to win this game. Yeah, I don't even know where that second Fiend came from. I wonder if it was rallied in the base and just forgot about. But here we go. Dryad's going to sit here. Demon Hunter is 3/4 of the way out. Keeper's nowhere to be found, and this could be the timing to maybe kill these Dryads. They're not even in range of the Moonwells. Alice! Alice! Alice, not like this. No, you have to use Moon Juice. Okay, Entangle on the Keeper. He's going to be able to kill one Fiend. The other one burrows, but a lot of Dryads are going down there. That was a nice sneak play from PCG. Okay, use the Moonwell Juice. Yes. Entangle, but it's just going to be devoured, and now the Keeper's getting nuked pretty hard. If I was Alice, I would run these Dryads away. I would literally run them away. I would just run them out of the base. You're just going to lose them. Oh, Demon Hunter comes back in time. But the mana burn on the Lich. Okay, he's going to be able to stop the Nova, but who cares about the Nova? It's the coils that you need to deal with. Need a mana burn on this DK. He does get it. And that might keep this Keeper alive, actually. There's no nuke. Oh, this is such an insane game. The staff used on the Keeper, but where's it going to go? It's going to go to the Lores. The highest tech building is going to be an Ancient of Lore. Demon Hunter getting tanked right now, but the Naga, there's no answer to keep him alive. The Demon Hunter, though, needs to get staffed as well. Alice, oh my god. He staffs the Demon Hunter over and loses the Naga, but there's no more Moonwell juice. GG from Alice. He taps out and PCG does it. Oh, wow. That was insane. That was insane. I feel like Alice should have just ran those Dryads out, man. Just like, I'm not going to fight. Kill my buildings. They're useless as soon as the Demon Hunter comes out. Oh, that was a crazy series.